Broadcasting live from the Bill Grays Regional Iceplex in Rochester, New York. This is the 2019 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships, presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey. This broadcast is being brought to you by Mission Hockey, Bauer Hockey, the Rochester Convention and Visitors Bureau, Inline Warehouse, Unified Gameware, Blue Frame Technology, and the CJ Sports Network. Now let's head down to the Mission Hockey Broadcast Center for coverage of today's game.
Back in to the 2019 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships. This is a Division III quarterfinal matchup featuring Maryville and California. Winner will advance to take on a semifinal matchup later on tomorrow morning. Just got done with a thrilling Division I National Championship game. I am Craig Jolly, your host for this evening's performance. Puck now picked up. Working back in, win and continue, lose and you're done for the tournament. Big day tomorrow. Puck now picked up here from Maryville. Controlling it is Steven Steger. Steger now will send it over to Winkleman. Winkleman now will send it up. Shot goes up over the net into the corner. With it is Alex Henriks. Cal working back as a puck is sent in on net and a goal scored by California with 10:43 to go here in the first. 1-0 California over Maryville in this Division III quarterfinal matchup. That's all that's left on the docket for this evening quarterfinal matchups. Following this game will be quarterfinal number 2 over here on the Mission Rink. It will be Temple taking on Cal Poly Pomona. And then the one final pool play game will be taking place. And that will be St. Louis Community College taking on Henry Ford College at 10:45. Final game will be a Division IV quarterfinal matchup featuring Arizona State and Farmingdale. So stay tuned for that. Puck sent in on net. Now picked up. Maryville. We'll send it back into the Cal end as California picks up possession. Sending it up. Here is Gabudeline. Now, going to send it back around. Puck. Now with it is Maryville. Setting up the play. Now crossing here is Steven Steger. Steger backhands it to Henriks. Henriks now working up as a puck that is poked aside. Now, Maryville again to Steger. Puck now back up as Steger working across. Here is Cal. Cal McCleary, that is. Long pass over. Dies at center but kept alive. By Delfino Varela as that is sent in on net, steered out as working back here is Maryville. Cal with possession, coming back into the Maryville end. Maryville, the Saints. Cal, California, the Golden Bears out of Berkeley. Now sent back and into the Cal zone. Now battled for. Sent up as California gathers up control back in their own zone. the face-off. Our puck play continues now. 8:20 to go here in the first. 1-0 your score. California over Maryville. Brennan is in there, but I don't see him with the radio. Puck now picked up as that shot blockered aside. This is always fun past a national championship game as people start to get spread out, get a little bit of staffing squared away here. Maryville with possession. Now coming in as that shot goes up over the net into the corner. It's Cal working back into the Maryville end. Cal now with the puck in the left wing corner. Now we'll send it over. Picked up now by Varela. Varela. Now we'll leave it back. That's picking up possession as that goes just wide into the corner. Cal now coming in, sends a shot that is kicked aside. Now for Maryville, Webster. We'll send it back. We are running a bit behind schedule as usual over here on the Mission Rink following a championship game. Now sent back over. This was scheduled for an 8:45 face-off. Face-off actually occurred just after the 9 o'clock hour. Puck now picked up. Maryville working in. With it is Ben Ekberg. Now working back here is Cal. Cal now send a long pass up. Picked up by Maryville. Maryville now will send it back to Webster. Webster, he got that from Hendricks as Webster will send it up. Now to Winkleman. Winkleman, possession, backhanded, back to Webster. Webster sends a shot that is a stick aside into the corner. Puck now starting to work back out. It's picking up possession. Here is Maryville. We are down to the final few games of the tournament here. Hard to believe that it started early on Wednesday morning at 7 a.m. And here we are Saturday night with just a handful of games. A backhanded shot and goal scored by Maryville. Scoring for the Saints will be Tanner Young. 5:01 to go, tied up at 1 apiece in this Division III quarterfinal. Let's take a look here at the replay. Here we see the Cal goaltender of Devin Cox coming in. Now just deked out by Tanner Young. Put it in on the left-hand side of the net for the easy score for Maryville University. The face-off controlled by Maryville again, sent in on net, glove dropped and cleared aside. Now working back here is California. California, puck now sent up and sticked aside by the Maryville goaltender. That is Ruslan Gabudaline. Now, back over. Here is California. Puck sticked aside by the goaltender as that is covered up for the stoppage in play by Gabudaline. 4:16 to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Right wing face-off, low zone. Puck will be dropped, picked up. Here is Cal with possession, back in their own zone. It is controlled by Delfino Varela. Varela now crossing back in, will backhand it and work in again. Sent up, he actually sent it over to Oliver, who sent it back to as a backhanded shot. Is covered up for the stoppage and play with 3:50 to go here in the first. 1-1 is your score. Low zone faceoff, left wing side. Puck will be dropped momentarily after the Cal player backs out of the faceoff circle. Back underway here. Maryville working back in with it is Steger. Steger at the point. Now we'll send it over as a shot coming in and a goal scored by Maryville. Edward Wright gives Maryville a 2-1 lead here with 3:35 to go in the first. 2-1 Maryville over California. As we look here at the replay. Actually, we're back live. I missed the replay, but that's okay. We will. Oh, yes, I know. Likely story there. It is 2-1, though, Maryville over California. Oh, it is late in the tournament. Getting punch happy here as we start to get towards the end of it.
It's always one of those hard things of like, you don't want it on the live stream, but you want evidence later. Yeah.
Back underway, little debriefing happening here. 2:20 to go here, first period. 2-1 is your score. Maryville coming in, will send it in. That is blockered aside. Now sent back. Cal with the puck, will send it up over the net, bounced off the inboard glass. And now sent in as the puck is kicked back aside. Cal still with possession. Controlling it here is Varela. Varela now crossing center. We'll send it up as that is kicked aside. Maryville still controlling it though. We'll send it out in front. Nobody home to get possession now. It is picked up. Here comes California. Send the puck through the crease. That was Varela. Now picked back up. 1:20 to go here as the puck now working in. Here is Maryville, but stole away by California. Now working back. Connor Heron is actually the one in goal for California. Now up. Picked up by Winkleman. Winkleman will send it in on net. That's covered up for the stoppage and play. 55.5 seconds to go here in the first. 2-1 is your score. Puck now picked up by Cal. Cal working into the Maryville end. Sent in, blocked aside, rebound, loosed out where it is controlled by Webster. Puck sent back. And picked up with it is Wright. Wright. Now we'll send it back. Maryville with possession. Here is Steger. Steger. Now picked up with it is Young, one of the goal scorers, as that will do it for the first period of play. 2-1 is your score. Maryville over California in this Division III quarterfinal matchup. Back after this commercial break. And welcome back. 2-1 is your score. Maryville over California in this Division III quarterfinal matchup. By the end of the night, we'll be down to our final four here in Division III. Division III, first time competing for a championship in this specific division. This Division III field now consists of former Division IV teams and teams that were in Division II that wanted to drop down into Division III. Puck now picked up. California working left to right. Maryville right to left. Controlling it for California is Varela. Varela, long pass over, picked up to Oliver. Darian Oliver. Now coming in, will backhand a shot that is gloved, knocked down by Lucas Winkleman for Maryville. Winkleman now will send it back, picked up by Steven Seeger. Seeger with possession. Now working back up here into the California end. Steger send it in on net, rebound loosed out, where it's picked up by Devin Cox. Cox over to Varela. Varela goes into a bevy of Saints, and the puck is stolen away by Maryville. We will have a penalty coming up here with 10:38 to go here in the second. 2-1 is your score. Maryville going to the penalty box. 2 minutes for a hook. Is in the wrong penalty box, but I'm not going to fret over that. 10:38 to go here. 2-1 your score. Puck now controlled by Maryville. On the penalty kill for the next minute 55. 10:30 remaining here in the second. So Winkleman in the box, now working back in. Sent back across. Here's Cal. Now Maryville. Send it over. Now picked up by the California goaltender. Connor to Heron. Now working in, here is Varela. Varela gets it back now at the point. Now we'll send it over to Oliver. Check that. That is the 56 of Butler, as Butler will send it in on net. That's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play with 9:38 to go here in the second. 2-1 is your score. 1:01 remaining on the power play for California. Now picked up. Maryville wins the face-off. We'll send the puck over, and it is picked up now by Tanner Young. Young with possession. Crossing center. Working it back. Sent in, kicked aside, puck loosed out to the side of the net. Another shot that is blocked by the side of the Maryville player. That is Alex Henricks. California, power play for another 30 seconds. Controlling it is Darian Oliver. Oliver will send it off the side of the net. Puck now sent off the side dashers where it is picked up and sent back out, controlled by Delfino Varela. Another penalty will be coming up here on Maryville as the puck is sent in on net. That's covered up for the stoppage in play, so the penalty will be assessed at this time. 8:51 to go here in the second. 2-1 is your score. So it will be a 4-on-2 power play for the next 13 seconds. As Winkleman, actually Henricks, no, Winkleman about to be out of the box. That's off the face-off. A shot is covered up for the stoppage in play with 8:46 to go here. Coaching staff telling Winkleman. It's penalty time. Was not set before play resumed. As always, shenanigans and hijinks happen. Puck now sent in on net. That's blocker side. Now 4-on-3 for the next minute and 40. Puck now picked up. California will send it over, stolen away by Maryville. Maryville started to work into the zone. Now smartly decided to send it back, but California steals the puck away and will send it back into the corner. Controlling it here for California is Delfino Varela. Varela crossing center. Back into the Maryville end. Now back out to the point to Varela from Oliver. Now over as a shot ringed off the post, back off the glass. Rebounded out now to Varela. Varela to Oliver. Oliver back to Varela. Varela winds up, sends a shot and a goal, scored on the power play. 7:39 remaining here in the second. 2-1 is 2-2. Make that, yes, 2-2 is your score. California and Maryville here with 7:39 to go. Taking a look here at the replay. See it go over to Oliver, now back here at the top. Coming back in, shot coming in, and that is a snipe laser of a shot up in the near the far side corner of the net to level this game up at 2 apiece. Puck now picked up. Working back across, 2-2 your score. Now being battled for. Maryville with possession again back in their own end.
Goal for California, number 26, Delfino Varela.
So Varela will get credit for the goal. Puck now picked up as Maryville faked a shot but sent it back. Now, sent back around. California with possession. Crossing center. Here is Varela. Varela being pressured now by Maryville. Now will be forced into the left wing corner as the battle now raging back behind the inboards. 6:30 to go here. 2-2 is your score. Puck now coming back up. Here is California. Now goes back. California working it back in. Shot, big hit laid on. Allowed the Maryville player of Edward Wright to steal the puck away for Maryville. Maryville controlling it now. We're past the halfway point of the second and of regulation. Puck now picked up. Here is Maryville sending it all the way back in. As Cal will gain possession again. Working back here is Ontiveros. Ontiveros now back to Oliver. Oliver up to McCleary. But stolen away, picked up now by Maryville. With it is Webster. Webster, long pass over, picked up by Young. Young now we'll send it over. Picked up by Hendricks. Hendricks, puck poked away from him. As California will clear it back out into the left wing corner. Puck raging battle. Hendricks and two California players. Hendricks gains possession. Now with it up at the point. On the left wing side, now up to the high face-off dot. Now back into the face-off circle. Sent across as the puck is deflected by the California stick up into the netting, or into the inboard glass on the side dashers. Now Hendricks. Send it across. Now picked up by Maryville. Maryville, long pass up now. Actually stolen away. Here comes California. Coming in 1-on-2. Poked off the puck. Now Maryville with possession with his Winkleman. Winkleman will send it over. Now here's Hendricks. Hendricks send it just wide. As a Maryville player falls into Heron. Everybody gets up as California works back into the Maryville zone. 2-on-2. Oliver winds up, sends a shot posted out. As a change was just about to happen. That would have been too many men on the ice. Missed it by just that much. As California with it. Here is McCleary. McCleary will now send it over into the right wing corner. Puck being kicked around. Now working up. Cal will send it back. Picked up by Darian Oliver. Long range pass. Oliver, I believe that was over to Varela. Now back to Oliver, but stolen away by Hendricks Hendricks by Maryville. Hendricks now over to Young. Young coming in. The shot covered up for the stoppage in play with 3:11 to go here. In the second, 2-2 is your score. Just past 9:30 here in the East on this Saturday evening. Hope you're having a safe but fruitful Saturday evening with us. It's already been an exciting night. Puck now picked up. Here is California working back in. With it is Devin Cox. Cox send it in on net. That's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play by the Maryville goaltender of Dean Karanis. Another Division III quarterfinal coming up next. Temple versus Cal Poly Pomona. So stay tuned for that. Coming up next, Adam Steo should be on the call of that. Puck Now picked up into the corner. Controlling it for California. Here is Butler. As Butler will send it up, stolen away by Maryville. Maryville circling back around with it is Edward Wright. Wright passing it over as a puck coming in on net. That is a blocker to side. Now picked up by Cal. Big hit laid on at center. Got a penalty coming up here. It will be on California. There's a little bit of a slash to the back after the hit. That will draw the penalty there. That was to the back of Lucas Winkleman. Winkleman and Maryville now out with the extra skater. Puck now sent back. Henricks back now to Ekberg. Ekberg at the point. Now working it over to Henricks. Henricks will send it across to Winkleman. Winkleman now to Ekberg. Ekberg will backhand it back to Henricks. Henricks to Ekberg. Ekberg winds up, shot off the inboard glass. Knocked down, still controlled. As the puck will be touched, so the penalty will be assessed here with 1:42 remaining in the second. 2-2 is your score. Going to the sin bin. This Saturday evening will be the 56. Sean Butler in the box, 2-minute minor. Assessed to him. Slashing the call. Face off in the Cal zone. Left wing side. Like pepperoni. Puck. Now controlled by Maryville. Maryville working back in. Controlling it. Here is Steger. Steger. Puck poked out. Now controlled by Henricks. Henricks. Backhanded in as the shot is coming in on net. That's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play. 1:10 to go here. As to Heron, not happy that he got an additional slash on the way through. It'll be a low zone face-off on the left wing side nonetheless. Webster going off. This game is tied up at 2 apiece. If we're tied at the end of regulation, we go to continuous 12-minute periods until somebody scores. Puck picked up by Maryville off the face-off. Now back up to the point. Henricks now at the point. Shot ticks off the skates. So interference was the call. As the puck coming in, now loosed out. 1:07 to go here in the second. 2-2 your score. Puck lands up on top of the net. Play will be blown dead for a low zone faceoff on the left wing side. Taking a look here at that replay. Puck coming in, tipped, I believe, by the hands of Winkleman on top of the net as you see Taharan scramble to cover up the puck on top, but the play was already blown dead at the time. 50 seconds left on the power play for Maryville. Wands up, shot blocked by the body of a California player, but net controlled back by Henricks. Henricks now over as a shot blocker to side. That was Young with the shot. Now back out to the point to Henricks. Henricks sending in, puck loose out in front. Still loose out. Shot goes in and a goal scored by California. They're claiming goaltender interference, but the goal will count. 9.4 seconds to go here. It is now 3-2 Maryville over California. Taking a look here. Goaltender already down, prone on his back. Puck finally squirts out to the side as defense for Cal did not do a good enough job to clear the puck right there, allowing the narrow opening on the far side of the net to give give Maryville a 3-0 lead. 3-2 lead. It's been a long day. A lot of mental power goes into these tournaments. Thankfully, it's the end of the second period. Gives me a moment to rest. Back with the final regulation period with Maryville leading 3-2. And welcome back in. Final regulation period of this game about to begin here momentarily. Maryville leading 3-2 over California in this Division III quarterfinal. Coming up next, quarterfinal number 2 of Division III here on Mission will feature Temple taking on Cal Poly Pomona. So that will be coming up next. The next to last game of the evening will be a junior college pool play game, the final one between St. Louis Community College and Henry Ford College. Final game on Mission. Roughly a midnight start will be Arizona State taking on Farmingdale in a Division IV quarterfinal. Puck sent in on net by Maryville. That's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play. Back to even strength hockey here. Johnny. Puck bouncing in on net. That's steered aside now into the corner. Right in front of Varela, who is surprised to see it pop up right in front of him. Now working back here is Cal. Cal coming in. Varela will send a shot. Glove dropped as a net gets shoved out of position, but the play was already blown dead. Good job by the goaltender from Maryville. That is Dean Karanis for the stoppage there. You never know what can happen at any time, at any place. Puck dropped, now picked up now. 11:20 to go here in the third. 3-2 is your score. Puck picked up now by Maryville. Maryville now working left to right. That's a puck sent in. Now sent back. Maryville controlling, up by 1. Hoping to advance to a Division III semifinal coming up tomorrow. Maryville now seeking an outlet. Will make one himself. Coming out now is Lucas Winkleman. Winkleman will now send it over. Picked up now by Steven Seeger. Seeger now will send it up where it is controlled by Tanner Young. The puck is poked away from him, now picked up by Delfino Varela. Varela with possession. Will circle back around. And will backhand it and picked up by Sean Butler. Down below me in the tunnel to my left, Cal Poly Pomona getting ready for their Division III quarterfinal. That's coming up next. Puck now controlling it. Here is Maryville. Maryville will send it in. Puck bouncing through the crease. Not enough English to edge it in. Now picked back up. Maryville. With possession now. Cal battling for possession. Penalty will be coming up here on Maryville. It will be assessed to Steven Steger. He's saying I didn't do it. He played the body. Roughing will be the call. As going to the box will be Steger. Still arguing, but the call stands. Power play opportunity now for the Cal Golden Bears. Puck picked up. Now Cal with it at the point. Coming in, will send a shot, ringed off the post. Now picked up. Here's Winkleman. Winkleman now doing battle. Back across. Cal with possession now. 90 seconds to go on the power play. Now working across. Here is Cal. Goes back behind the stick. Now picked up by Maryville. Maryville working in 2-on-2. Send the puck bouncing across to Young. Young now back to Winkleman. Winkleman now to Young. Young working in, will send it up over the net on that short-handed attempt. Puck now picked up by California. With it is Darian Oliver. Oliver now work it up. Shot steered aside at the last second on that shot coming from Varela. Puck now loosed all the way back into the Cal end. Picked up by Taharin. 55 seconds left on the power play. 8 minutes to go here in regulation. 3-2 is your score. Should teams be tied at the end of regulation, we go to continuous 12-minute periods until someone scores. Puck sent back and cross. Now Cal working back in with 30 seconds to go. Working in with it is Oliver. Oliver tried to go wrap around, nobody home to wrap around it in with. Now sent back up to the point to Oliver. Oliver now over to McCleary. McCleary to Varela. Varela now circling around the point to McCleary. McCleary with 5 seconds left will backhand it in on net. Puck's a loose and a power play goal scored. 4 seconds remaining in the power play. This game is tied up at 3 apiece with 7:18 remaining here in regulation. That's what giving up on the play looks like. As we take a look at the replay here. Nice job screening down in front as we have a timeout as well. Puck sent in on net. Cal McCleary will send it in as we have a timeout on the floor. 3-3 your score, 7:18 to go. Let's take a timeout as well. Back after this. Back underway here. 7:10 remaining here in regulation. 3-3 your score as a shot from Maryville is gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play in this Division III quarterfinal. This is a sport where every second matters. And boy, does it really matter now. Win and you continue, lose and you're done. California with possession will backhand it over. Now picked up by Varela. Now sent back through. Here is Maryville. Maryville working back in. The puck goes in. Shot. Block it aside. That was Ben Ekberg with the shot. That's Ekberg. We'll gather it up and send it back now to Bryant Webster. Now working up here is Cal. Setting up the play. Still got a long ways to go in this one. 6:30 to go here in regulation. Tied at 3. Division III quarterfinal coming up next. Temple and Cal Poly Pomona. Another phenomenal Division III matchup coming up next. Maryville with possession as we have a penalty coming up here with 6:07 to go. Another opportunity coming on the power play for the Maryville Saints. Going to the box for California. Here is Malcolm Leon. Check that. That is the 56 of Sean Butler. Puck picked up with it is Maryville. Winkleman now sends it over to the far corner. Now back to the near corner. Shot goes off the side of the net. That thought that went in for just a second. That shot coming from Hendricks. It is Hendricks, Young. Also Winkleman out as the shot is gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play. 5:53 to go here in regulation. 3-3 your score. 1:47 left in overtime. In overtime on the power play. Puck sent back around as Maryville with possession. Now working up. Here's Hendricks. Hendricks will send it in, almost crossing the goal line, but cleared out. Good job on the D there by California. That puck was just laying on that goal line right there, but then cleared out. Now controlling it, now sent back across. California gaining possession now, 1:08 remaining on the power play. California, puck poked away, now picked up by Hendricks. Hendricks. Now coming in, will send a shot and a goal scored by Hendricks. 5:01 to go. Power play goal gives Maryville a 4-1 lead. Oh, a 4-3 lead. Hey, it's better than 3-0. It's keeping the 3. Goodness gracious me. 4-3. Save me with a replay. Here comes the goal. Hendricks, which winds up. Shot coming in, and as the follow through a trip was attempted. A penalty coming up here. It will be on Maryville. Extra skater now out for Cal. To Heron on the bench. Now picked up. Here is California. Send it up. Now with the 5-on-4 advantage until Maryville touches the puck. Puck now coming up. Sent across. California will send it up. Off the inboard glass. Puck still not touched by Maryville. Maryville will send it off the mask. It dropped down into the net, so that will cause the stoppage in play with 4:13 to go here in regulation. As going to the box for Maryville will be Tanner Young. Slams the door in frustration. Better not do that too often. That was a high sticking call. Could have easily been a double minor with an unsportsmanlike conduct call being tacked onto that. Now here comes Maryville, short-handed. Now, sent in, still controlled. Here is Steger. Steger. Now we'll have it picked up by California. California with possession. Here, California sent a puck in on net. That's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play with 3:46 to go here in regulation. 4-3, your score. Power play for another minute 34. Puck now sent under the stick of Maryville, and controlling it now in California's end is Varela. Varela now will send it over. It's picked up now by Oliver. Oliver to Varela. Varela now will send it up along the side dashers. Still trying to see who that is. That is Cal McCleary. Also on the rink is Devin Cox. Back at the point. Now to Oliver. Oliver will send it in on net. Maryville trying to clear, but Varela will clear it over to McCleary. McCleary now will send it in on net. Puck still loose out in front and covered up for the stoppage in play. Cal player taking down afterwards. Over top of the goaltender from Maryville of Dean Karanis. 2:52 to go here in regulation. 4-3 is your score. Low zone face-off, left wing side. California on the power play for another 40 seconds. Temple, Cal Poly Pomona coming up next. Another Division III quarterfinal. Adam Steo be back with you on the call of that one. Puck sent just wide. 30 seconds left on the power play. Puck now working in. Sent up to Varela, now to McCleary, back to Varela. Varela winds up, shot, stick to side into the corner. Picked up by McCleary. McCleary will send it up through the legs of Varela as he goes to pick it up from Taharin. 10 seconds left on the power play. 2:22 left here in regulation. Cal comes in, shot deflects up into the netting above the glass for the stoppage in play. 2:16 remaining here. That will result in a right wing face-off in the low zone. Actually make that a left wing face-off in the low zone. 4 seconds left. Puck dropped. Picked up. Here is Maryville. Back underway. Out is Young. Young coming in with Steger. Steger still controlling it. Now we'll leave it back where it's picked up by Varela. 2 minutes to go. Look for Cal to pull their goaltender here momentarily. Now coming back in, California sends it through the 5-hole, but not in the net. It instead is in the left wing corner. Puck poked out, picked up. With it is Henricks. Henricks. Now pressure being heavily applied. 90 seconds to go. California stays down front. Shot! Kicked aside at the last second. Maryville picks up the rebound. With it is Winkleman. Winkleman over to Young. Young. Now, here is Steger. Steger will send it back. Cal goaltender of Taharin is still in the net. Young controlling it at center. That is the reason why. As the puck is now picked up by Cal. Cal
1 minute remaining in the
working in, final minute remaining in regulation. Can Cal pull this off and make the comeback? Varela motioning for Taharin to come off. Extra skater now out. California looking to tie this game up. Puck coming in just wide of the net into the corner. Sent back. Now picked up. Cal. We'll send it up. Shot coming in. Goal! Scored by Cal! Goodness gracious, this game is tied at 4 with 31.6 seconds to go. Still got a long ways to go in this contest. And a timeout has been called by Maryville. Taking a look here. Coming in, you'll see here at the bottom of your screen. Shot at the left wing face-off dot. That is a laser of a shot that goes in. This game is tied up at 4 apiece. Timeout on the floor. Back after this. back underway. Here, 31 seconds to go here. 4-4 is your score. California has come back to tie this game up after being down 3-4 for a majority here of the third period. Cal just sitting back up. Just sitting there, now working back up, looking for a last-second rush. Put this game away. Cal overskates it. 4 seconds to go, and we are going to overtime in this Division III quarterfinal matchup. 4-4 your score. Coming up next, continuous 12-minute periods until somebody scores. We'll be back right after this.
The NCRHA would like to thank the following sponsors for their support of the 2019 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships: Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey, the Rochester Convention and Visitors Bureau.
Find out more at visitrochester.com.
Inline Warehouse, Unify Gameware, Blue Frame Technology, the CJ Sports Network. You are listening to the 2019 National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships, presented by Mission Hockey and Bauer Hockey.
And welcome back. Just underway in this overtime period. Continues 12-minute periods until somebody scores. No matter how long it may take. And boy, have we seen some epic overtime contest here. Puck now picked up. With it is Hendricks. Working in, a shot, sticks out, rebound. Now loosed out in front, Maryville. Trying to get something going here, but the puck is poked aside into the corner. Now stolen away. Maryville coming in, shot blocked by the body. Actually, it was played with a high stick. As they're going to call the play dead, and the face-off is going all the way back into the Maryville end. Coming up next, Division III quarterfinal. Number 2 here on Mission. As Sir Adam Steo is raising the roof, so you say. Temple and Cal Poly Pomona coming up next. Oh, goodness gracious. Here comes Maryville. Back into the Cal end. Puck poked aside. Hendricks with the shot. Now Maryville, Winkleman, send it up into the crease there. Puck's still loose out in front, and the ref lost sight of the puck, much to the chagrin of the Maryville fans below our broadcast position. Face off, left wing side. Puck now sent back across. Maryville with it back in their own zone. Now send a long pass up, nobody home. Young from Maryville, this furthest one down. Now picked up by Cal. With possession, back in their own zone. Here's McCleary. McCleary, leave it there. Cycling through is Varela. Hard to see any of these two teams lose. They have played one heck of a game so far, but one team will have to win. Maryville send the puck up along the right wing dashers, now coming back in on the left wing side. Picked up, stolen away by California, stolen right back. Now battling here is Cal, and we will have a penalty coming up here. It will be on Cal. 9:59 to go. 2:01 gone here in overtime. So in the box, Oh, dear. It is Varela in the box for California, one of California's key cogs. Low zone face-off. Puck sent back out. Henricks, Young, Steger, and Winkleman. Those are your players right now on the rink. Young winds up. Shot blocked aside. Winkleman coming in now up to Henricks. Henricks now to Young. Young to Steger. Check that Winkleman. Steger is the screener. Now Young winds up. Shot. Puck to loose out in front. Kicked out. Now sent into the corner. Young with possession. Sent up across. Shot. That goes off of the skates of Kyle McCleary. 1:10 remaining on the power play. Henricks backing off. Young. Now picked up by Winkleman. Now sent over, picked up by Young. Young. Now out to Henricks. Steger still screener. Now out. Henricks. Young. Young. Henricks. Winkleman. Winkleman. Henricks sends it in. Covered up for the stoppage in play with 8:40 to go in overtime. 4-4 is your score. I'm not talking about 7 years ago, folks. 42 seconds remaining here on the power play for the Maryville Saints. Left, right wing face off, low zone. Puck. Now picked up. Now Maryville, California tried to clear, but that goes off the body of a Maryville player. Now California will clear. Picked up by McCleary. Now Maryville. Now with it is Young. Young winds up, shot, blocker to side by Taharan. 15 seconds to go. Puck now picked up. Here Cal tried to get possession. Now 8 seconds to go. Puck. Now working in. Here is Young. Young now back to even strength hockey here. Send up now. Here comes Varela, fresh out of the box. Varela working in. Shot goes off the skates of Winkleman. Maryville send up the side dashers. Now being battled for. Picked up by Steger. Steger to Winkleman over to Henricks. Henrick now picked up by Cal. Now picked up. Here is California. With it is Cal McCleary. McCleary up to Oliver. Oliver working in with Varela. Oliver, puck sent aside. Now picked up. Maryville working back in. Now on the breakaway. Shot up over the net into the corner. Puck now picked up. Maryville back across. Henricks send it over now where it is controlled by Ekberg. Ekberg now back. We are approaching the halfway point in this overtime period, still tied at 4. Ekberg pass up. Now Cal corrals possession. Will send it around. Goes beyond the stick of Steger. Now here comes Cal. Sending it back into his own zone, sitting up the play. Rushing to get there first. Now it is rushed into the corner. Picked up now. Here is Steger. Steger out to Henricks. Henricks, puck poked away from him. Cal now working back in. Sent in. Goes just wide of the net. Rebound. Lose out. Another shot. Blocks the shot. Just rolls past the net. Picked up. Here comes Maryville. Maryville coming in 1-on-2. Shot goes just wide into the corner. Maryville still controlling it. Past the halfway point now in overtime period. Now picked up. Coming back in as it is sent in on net and covered up for the stoppage in play with 5:46 to go here in overtime. 4-4 your score. Next one wins. That's the California goaltender up to Heron. Is going to get a drink of water. I don't blame him. I could use a drink of water right now. So Heron thanks the referee. Be a low zone faceoff, left wing side. Puck picked up. Maryville with his Winkleman. Winkleman will send a shot in. That's gloved. But to Heron. Puck. Now sent up. Here comes Varela. Varela winds up, shot kicked aside, just to the side of the net. Now being battled for in the corner. 5:20 to go here in overtime. 4-4 your score. Here's Maryville. Maryville now back to Winkleman. Winkleman now send it over. I believe that is Young. Young seeing nothing, we'll send it back. Picked up by Henricks. Henricks, long pass up. Now just goes back along the inboards. Now up. Shot coming in, goes just wide of the net. Into the corner. Young coming up. Puck poked aside as a Maryville player loses an edge on the far side of the rink. Now Cal with possession. Here is Varela. Varela crossing center. Working up now. Here is Butler. Butler sends it around as that is stolen away. Picked up by Edward Wright. Wright will leave it to Henricks. Henricks. Long pass up. Now working in. Here is Steger. Steger will send it in on net. That's gloved and held on to for the stoppage in play with 4:09 to go here in overtime. 4-4 still your score. Coming up next, Temple and Cal Poly Pomona. Immediately following this game, Adam Steele will have the call of that. Now here comes Cal. Working back, Varela sends a shot, puck knocked down right in front, controlled by Maryville. You can tell this is a important game because both teams are playing phenomenal. Young with a penalty coming up on California. Oh, goodness gracious. 3:47 to go here in overtime. Maryville going to the power play yet again. Going to the box for Cal is the 39 of Ontiveros. Taking a look here. Coming in and see that stick right there. That is a good call by the referee. Puck now picked up. Henricks sending in, puck loose out and covered up for the stoppage in play. As to Heron is mad that he got a couple players shoved on top of him. 3:41 to go here in overtime. 4-4 is your score. Now picked up. Maryville controlling it. 1:45 left on the power play. Henricks will send it in on net. That is stolen away. Here comes California working back in. Shorthanded. Here comes McCleary. McCleary with it now on the left wing side. Now will stop and be battled for between two Maryville players. He did his job and cleared up about 10 seconds off the power play. Maryville with it is Young. Young to Winkleman. Winkleman send it in through the crease. Nobody home. Steger a little busy screening to Heron. Now back to Young over to Henricks. Henricks now to Steger. Steger send it across. It's picked up. Now here comes Cal. Cal coming in. Puck defended across. Still with it. Shot. Goal scored by California. California wins in overtime. Cal McCleary with 2:39 to go. That is a shorthanded goal scored on the power play to end Maryville's season. Despite the end of the season, Maryville had one heck of a season as Cal, as you can see there, Winkleman goes to embrace Canaris. Short-handed goal scored in overtime to advance California to the Division III semifinal. 5-4 your final. Taking a look at the replay one last time. Here comes McCleary. McCleary doing battle. Puck stopped. Falls down, picks back up. What mine? Shot 5-hole and in. As you can see there, little frustrations at the end of the play by Tanner Young. But wow, what a game we had. Your final 5-4. Coming up next, Temple and Cal Poly Pomona. Good luck with that, boys. Adam Steele with that next. Have a good evening.